workspace is ready.
The workspace is completely set, with everything arranged for precise preparation. And that's the final piece, 600 grams of perfect, uniformly cut beef cubes. A perfect teaspoon of smoked paprika. Perfectly coated, ready for the sear. All right, these look perfectly seasoned. Now onto the potatoes.
Das wäre, wenn ein medium-sized Spencer Master Bekehr weißen käme.
The skillet is still screaming hot. Let's replenish that pan fat with some premium extra virgin olive oil. That's the sound of sustained extreme heat. Perfectly seared. Just look at that crust. Absolutely incredible. Perfect. Those bites are ready. Amazing. What's next? Perfect. These are ready. And just like that, the parboiling station is ready. Now, carefully lift the halved baby potatoes and lower them into the salted water, creating perfect ripples. Perfect, they're ready to drain. Parsley, let's get these prepped. Rosemary first, perfect. And now the parsley. Time to chop some fresh rosemary. Watch how fast I can get this done.
The parsley is finely chopped. A vibrant addition to any dish.
And finally, the garlic, all ready. Look at these beautiful aromatics, perfectly prepped. All right, beef, potatoes, herbs, garlic, everything's ready. Just need the butter and oil. Okay, we're ready to cook. 5 generous tablespoons of the best unsalted butter, right here. Time to get cooking. Time for the searing step. Make sure they're cut side down to get that perfect caramelization.
Io ho така видях се пунктани, усещаю се отрефракали. И смачно се отрефранта, то ми ще виниди.
Voilà. Okay, все. Винти поня, аз съм се подим подим, ще да кикнем вайна. Винти кикнем на какъм стразим. Да, да вам брица може да вмена.
Listen to that sizzle. This is the fresh rosemary. It smells amazing and it's going to add so much flavour to the potatoes. Keep these moving to get that perfect golden crust and make sure every piece is coated in that delicious herb butter. And now for the moment of truth. We return these perfect seared bites back to the foaming herb butter and potatoes for a quick baste before serving.
And finally, the fresh parsley garnish.
With the gold tongs and spoon, I'm transferring these herb butter beef bites and potatoes from the skillet. Finland artistically, ma'am. Tomato over here, and I'll just draw away this very one as well now. Pat. We're going to this way in the art and middle warid. Perfect. The yeast and milk are ready. I've placed the parchment on the glass board and positioned the cold butter. Now for the beating to get it into the perfect square shape. Dentica. Så det vi har för is over right now. We got them on our chips. All right, time to begin. The butter block is the star of the show. Perfect. All right, time for the first letter fold. Perfect, just like a business letter. And that completes the final fold.
Perfect.
All right, perfect. We'll start with the forest green baking tray, lay down the parchment, and then we're ready to slice the dough into triangles. Perfect. Just like that. Excellent work. Keep the pressure steady as you roll. Mm-hmm. And there's the crescent shape. Mm-hmm. Gently onto the parchment. Perfect. The croissants are beautifully spaced and ready for proofing. Almost done. Look at how golden they're getting. Perfect. Time to make the peppercorn sauce. Let's get the stove and pan ready. Now for the fresh peppercorns and aromatic vegetables. All right, butter first, and a little olive oil. Now we wait for them to work their magic. The finely minced garlic and coarsely crushed peppercorns arrive, adding a new aromatic dimension to the shallots sizzling in the warm fat.
We're so time in crowd China. Listen.
The heat is up and it's already starting to reduce beautifully. Perfect. The perfect thickness. Just look at that coating consistency. The perfect temperature to infuse these spices without boiling the apple cider base. The spiced cider base is ready to chill. It looks beautiful. Just need to add the finishing touches. Now let's get the panna cotta ingredients ready. First, our blooming gelatin, then heavy cream, milk, sugar, and a vanilla bean. Perfect setup. Time for the sugar, a nice generous cascade. And just a tiny pinch of salt to balance it out. Next, we add 50 grams of sugar, then the seeds and pod from a vanilla bean, and just a pinch of salt to finish the flavor base. The mixture is just starting to steam, almost ready for the gelatin. The coulis is ready. Now for the base cooked final phase. Ah, the smell of that honey is just divine. It's gonna be so good in this. And the finishing touch, just tilt it against the crystal for the perfect look. Time to plate this incredible herb butter beef and potatoes. Ooh. Look at that perfect slide onto the glass. The herb butter beef bites and potatoes are perfected. The sauce and the beef bites are ready. And here are the croissants, perfectly golden, perfectly baked. Look at the golden crust and lamination lines on these. I made this just for you. Here's to a perfect day. Look at these, they're absolute perfection. Everything looks exquisite. Ready for the grand assembly. The cleared counter is ready. Let's arrange this breathtaking spread. The rich, warm peppercorn sauce is perfectly positioned right next to our savory beef bites. Perfect. The final touch. The grand assembly is complete. The perfect culinary masterpiece, ready to enjoy. Pure luxury on every plate.